Hey everybody, Solitary Night here with.
The Garnet Prince.
We are back with Please Don't Hate Christmas. Um, and we are recording this on Christmas night because Garden and I both work retail in real life, and year's very. This time of year is very, very stressful for retail workers. And I am still dealing with a knee injury, and Garnet got sick, so this season has just been a disaster for everybody. All right, should we fill them in on what happened last time in case they haven't seen the first video or it's been a while? So,
Go ahead.
okay. So, we started playing this game because there's a promise of a yandere Santa Claus. We have not met, well, I think we've met the yandere Santa Claus, but Garnet isn't quite convinced. So, what we have so far is a girl who quit a marketing job because she couldn't get the vacation time to visit her home and is back home with her childhood friend Albert, who is the Santa Claus esque character. And there's an urban legend about the Christmas butcher, and main character's parents were like apparently murdered.
She was adopted, and
Yeah. So, like, this poor person has been through a lot, and like last time I feel like Albert tried to gaslight us because of our PTSD, but it could have just been something innocent, that he's just trying to cheer her up and doesn't want her thinking of the bad times because uh yeah, when repressed memories become unrepressed, it's usually pretty ugly. So here we are, we're all cut up. One Christmas, that night, my adopted parents and I were on our way to celebrate Christmas. Oh, I forgot we named her Molly. Come on, Daddy, can't you tell me what you're getting me for Christmas?
Hey, it's a secret.
But I want to know. Please, Mommy?
No, honey, it's a surprise.
Oh, wait. That's right. She was adopted by her aunt and uncle at first, but then something happened to her aunt and uncle, and then she ended up with foster parents. Or was it that her foster parents died and then she ended up with her aunt and uncle? I don't know. This poor girl has been through so much.
By the way, is your little boyfriend coming tonight?
She's been obsessed with that little Claus boy. It's all we hear about.
He's not my boyfriend. I'm being serious. He isn't. Ah, my doll. Dad, my doll fell out. Can you stop the car?
Hold on, let me pull over.
Hey, don't walk out on your own.
Oh, jeez. Ah, here it is. Mommy and Daddy, I got it. Oh, shit. As I turned my head with the doll, an out-of-control car behind me suddenly crashed into our car. Daddy? Mommy? I approached the car, and the two were calling my name a second before didn't move a muscle. I tried to wake them until the ambulance came, but they never responded to me again. That's how I watched my adoptive parents die in front of me. This poor child. No wonder she wanted to leave this island. I don't know. What do you think, Garnet?
it's sad.
Nope. Albert does not deserve to torment you with all of these bad memories. You should go back home, find a nice, sane guy, and
Oh, that's the girl, isn't it? Mr. and Mrs. Huss's adopted daughter.
Isn't it kind of suspicious how she was the only one who survived? I mean, she never even got hurt.
People.
what the actual fuck? Are they blaming her for her... what?
I don't see a single tear on her face.
Because this is the second time she's been through this. She is probably in shock. No child should have to bury not one, but two sets of parents. Not at that age.
That's just ominous. You could never convince me to adopt a little creep like her.
My son goes to the same school as her. He told me.
Hasn't anyone ever taught you not to gossip at someone's funeral?
Oh, thank God. Why is Albert the voice of reason? He's like 7.
What?
Whose kid is this? I ought to teach you a lesson myself.
Sorry, I just heard a crash from upstairs, but we recently got adopted by another cat. And while she's cute, she is also a menace. So if you hear anything loud and thumping, it is probably her.
Careful. He's from the Claus family.
Sorry.
Some people.
The women who had been talking so much immediately bowed their heads and dared not speak. Albert walked right up to the stone chair without even looking at them.
Hey,
Albert? I looked at him and wanted to thank him for speaking for me, but I couldn't speak a word. Sorry, I'm not consistently doing a little girl voice. It's just very, very difficult, especially if I'm going to get jump scared by the cryptid upstairs. Why is it that the cats behave when we're recording for Garnet?
Who knows?
And this is also why we're not playing Silent Hill right now. He sat beside me.
would you like some hot chocolate?
No. I do remember that's kind of their thing. He pulled a cup out of nowhere.
This is my first time making it, so I hope it's good.
Oh no. I took a sip. A wave of warmth entered my body, awakening it in an instant. Oh. I cried again.
Greg, give me the umbrella and leave us alone.
Young master, you'll catch a cold if you sit out here too long.
I don't care. Can't you see? I have to stay here with her.
I see. We'll be waiting for you in the car.
I was drinking hot chocolate and crying. I don't know how long I cried, except that the funeral guests had all left, but Albert was still sitting beside me. He kept holding my cold hand. I still remember what he said.
Please don't cry. It's Christmas.
Nope. I'm with Molly. Molly is allowed to hate Christmas as much as she wants.
This is your favorite holiday, and you deserve to be smiling. I'll always be here for you.
Why is the memory so vivid after coming to Snowflake Island? That's why I've been afraid to come back. I've forget something very important, too. But I know once I remember, I can't go back. Oh, you want to read for Albert?
Molly.
Albert, aren't you busy at work?
Are you crying?
Are you following us? What are you talking about? I'm not a crybaby.
Liar.
Fucking jump scared by fucking Santa Claus. By hot Santa Claus.
Look who's crying again.
What are you doing here?
Greg told me that you asked him where you could get hydrangeas on the island. It didn't take much else to figure out you'd be here.
I placed the hydrangea in front of the grave.
It's been a long time, Mrs. Huss and Mr. Huss.
Okay, that was the downstairs kids. They're playing with my bed frame. I'm still in the process of moving back into my room, so excuse me. Shouldn't you be busy working?
You're the one who came down here without telling me. Don't you think they want to talk to their future son-in-law?
You seem so certain of that, Albert. Son-in-law? Since when have I been planning to marry you? I don't like the sound of that. Uh-oh. Albert reached out to wipe away my tears.
I just came here to make sure you don't cry alone.
Okay, so he's like bouncing back and forth between being sweet and being creepy, and I don't know how to read him. You said you don't think he's gonna turn out to be the yandere Santa. Do you have any like arguments you want to put forth before we like continue?
No, you have a point. He's bouncing back and forth, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that it couldn't be him.
He is the character on all of the promotional artwork. So, like, it seems like he's the intended love interest, and I'm not sure if somebody would make the yandere character the intended love interest. I'm not saying it never happens. Look at, like, Persona 2. You can't tell me June's not a yandere. And he is definitely the intended love interest. So, and I guess like there's Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm trying to think of an example Garnet would know because he hasn't played Doki Doki. He probably shouldn't play Doki Doki, I will say. Trying to think if there's like any yandere characters in Tales games. Hold on. I know we're like off on a weird tangent, but the yandere trope is like kind of weird. There are no yandere characters in Tales of. Unless you count Mythos, which I don't remember enough about the game to say one way or the other, but Mythos is it's like the kind of character you're thinking you would want to think of while thinking of yandere characters.
I'll keep you company. We'll face whatever it is you're facing.
Although I will say, like, the main character of Yandere Simulator is not actually a yandere character. Which is kind of, like, weird to say, but we can make a video about that later because like the topic of Yonder is like very interesting. So anyway, back to the game.
Take your time.
The music is also still very loud. I remember we had this problem last time. Why is the sound so loud?
No.
No, 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 no. I just want to go back.
There's a button on the bottom.
Ah, okay. My microphone was covering the button. Sorry. My heart is beating uncontrollably. Why is he always so gentle with me? This just keeps happening again and again, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. I'm glad you still remember some things.
The hot chocolate you made back then wasn't so bad. It's impossible. Was so bad it's impossible to forget. Oh no.
Ouch!
You've definitely improved.
Well, why don't you inherit the cafe? And everyone can taste your hot chocolate. Or just marry me and fill me full of hot chocolate every day.
That's such a cheesy pickup line. I've heard a lot of terrible pickup lines. Would that actually work on any of y'all? Would that work on you, Garnet, if somebody told you that?
Probably not. I'm not a hot chocolate person.
Albert, we're at the cemetery.
Well, I'm not joking.
Albert went back in a hurry because of work. He didn't really need to come. Although I am a little happy. Thanks to him, I'm not drowning in sad memories. There's still time. Where should I go? Look at all of these unlimited options. Alright. It's been a while since I've been back, so what has the shopping street become? Most of the shops are still intact, except for the newly registered shops. That's great. It's the same as before. Again, I apologize for not doing a consistent voice. I walked into the grocery store I used to go to when I was a kid to buy coffee beans for my parents. Mrs. Moon still not here? Oh. Do you want to read for Mrs. Moon?
Sure.
If it's not...
I'm not going to be doing any voices, but...
That's entirely fair. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we're, like, exhausted because this time of year just sucks for retail workers.
Welcome.
Oh.
Oh, she's voiced.
She is voiced. Oh my goodness. Mrs. Moon.
It's been a long time. You've grown up so much.
And you're still as young as ever.
You are so sweet. Is your city life going well?
I just quit my job. The city life doesn't really suit me.
So you're coming back to run the cafe.
Why does everyone assume that?
Albert.
How did you know?
Oh no, I guessed. After all, when you were a kid, you always said you wanted to run a cafe like your parents.
Oh. By the way, Mrs. Moon, have you heard anything from my aunt and uncle? Oh, okay. Oh. Jesus Christ. Why can't Molly catch a fucking break? Ah. But the entire time I was there, I never saw them anywhere. Oh, she moved to the city to find her relatives. Oh, that's
Why do you bother trying to find them?
sad.
how they treated you. I mean, they practically abandoned you.
I know, but they're my adopted relatives. My only relatives. Anyway, have you heard anything about them?
I don't think so.
Why is she acting a little weird? She's got that twinkle in her eye. Why is everybody in this town so fucking weird?
But don't worry about it. Just forget about them for now, okay?
If you say so.
I need to pick up my son from school. Do you mind if we get back to this later?
How old is Mrs. Moon? Crikey.
Oh, and if you decide to inherit the cafe, I promise I'll stop by every day.
It's just me or Mrs. Moon have, like, a flirty voice.
Kind of, yeah.
Alright, I'll see you later, Mrs. Moon. I stepped out of the grocery store, puzzled by Mrs. Moon's reaction. Why is she acting like she knew I was coming back? She gets flustered when I talk about my aunt and uncle. What's going on? There's still time. Where should I go? Why are we going to the school? It's been a while since I've been back. Let's visit my alma mater. I thought that referred to a college. I don't know, man. It was about time for the students to leave. As Christmas break is approaching, students are excitedly discussing their holiday plans. They look happy. I used to go to the same school as Albert, and he used to hang around me after school. Since my aunt and uncle, who care for me, don't like me very much, I went to Albert's house after school to do my homework and play games to avoid them. I am starting to come up with a theory that somehow Albert may have murdered the aunt and uncle, or like arranged for them to be murdered. And then everybody just came up with they disappeared into the city to just cover for it. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts?
I don't.
Gosh. I don't know. It seems weirdly suspicious that all of these people in her life just keep disappearing. And the last ones were like kind of abusive to her. So like, I don't know. It's just suspicious. In that case, we spent almost... Wait. I'm sorry, the sentence structure. In that case, we spent time almost daily together on the island. No. Why am I suddenly remembering what happened last night? I stood there like a fool, red-faced. Oh. Hello. Someone stood before me. It's my old classmate, Sharon. Sharon?
It's been a long time. When did you get back?
I just got back yesterday. I didn't even know you were a teacher here.
Yup. I haven't seen you in forever. You've gotten prettier. The city did wonders for you.
And you're as cute as ever. By the way, are you and Paul still seeing each other?
Paul? Oh, yeah. You don't know. I broke up with him. I don't even know where he is now.
Oh. Sorry.
It's fine. Hey, are you free tomorrow night?
You think they'd want to?
Of course. Everyone's been dying to see you.
Really? Well, yeah.
Great! I'll see you tomorrow night then. I'll send you a message with the address when I get home.
Okay, see you then. I'm so happy that someone still remembers me after so many years away. It's good to be back. Maybe I should ask Albert too. He used to go to the same school.
Welcome back.
Ah, you don't need to hug me every time we see each other. My heart is beating too fast.
Sorry.
Albert let go in disappointment, and I could see his dog ears droop. Wait, what? He looks like a big puppy. Oh, metaphor got away. Anyway, guess who I met at the school today? I was so excited to tell Albert about my day, I thought he would smile and be happy for me like usual. But as soon as he finished listening, he gave a stony expression.
Don't go.
Uh-oh. Huh?
I said don't go to that classmate get-together.
Why not? I haven't seen Sharon and the rest of them in years.
I don't want you to go. They're not nice people.
Since when have you been in charge of what I do? They're my friends, and I'm going to see them.
No.
And how do you know about all of this anyway? I didn't say that.
Am I not good enough for you?
What?
Sometimes I just want to lock you up.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he's the yandere. I'm pretty sure. Albert? He approached me, but with a different aura than usual.
I could keep you there forever and I'd be the only one with the key. No one would find you. And then you'd be all mine.
He held out his hand to me. We're just gonna save. Because, well, I'm probably not gonna play all of this on camera. I will finish it on my own. Like I said, I'm just going to try to achieve an ending to encourage you guys to play it. I stood still and looked at Albert. He touched my face with his cold hand.
Don't leave me alone.
I'll only be gone for a few hours, Albert. I'm not abandoning you. Why is he giving a sad face?
Why won't you listen to me?
The hand that had been on my face pinched my chin. What is your deal?
Don't you understand?
No.
I'm the only one who cares about you.
Oh. Oh, that hurts. Albert.
You're so cute. You know something? I think I'm going crazy.
I grabbed Albert's hand and tried to struggle him off.
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
He loosened his hand and gave a smirking expression. But
I'll be waiting for you. Just don't stay out too late.
I'm getting bad vibes. I'm getting super bad vibes.
Have fun tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. Back to the usual Albert. What the hell just happened to him? Why doesn't he like the old classmates? What happened between them? Whoa. Jump scared by birds. Nothing weird happened other than that little encounter. The next day, Albert woke up and ate breakfast with me as if nothing had happened. Then he went to work alone again. 7 p.m. I followed the address Sharon gave me and arrived at the restaurant.
Hey, this way.
Sharon waved warmly at me as soon as she saw me, and some familiar faces were sitting next to me. In fact, I'd been concerned about Albert's words since yesterday, fearing that there might be some danger, as he said. But I was relieved to see they were all old classmates I knew. Albert was too worried. Unless he knows something we don't. Like, it's very possible they just invited her to kind of low-key bully her.
Possibly.
So I don't know who out there is watching was that kid who got bullied like that. But I was that kid who got bullied like that. With people pretending to be my friend just to make fun of me. So, yeah.
How's life in the city been?
Yes! Come on! We've been dying to hear from you!
Okay, I'll tell you about it. It's like going back to school. I had a great time talking to everyone. I didn't notice how Sharon was looking at me. That's not good. I totally thought you guys had forgotten all about me. I can't thank you enough for asking me out to dinner.
How could we forget about you? You were our best friend.
I'm suspicious.
Of course! We all missed you so much when you left.
I'm super suspicious. Because, like, y'all don't have names in the narrative, which is like, I don't.
It's impossible to forget someone like you after everything.
Are we gonna want to punch Sharon in a moment? Why can't I see well all of a sudden? My head is... I did not think that was the direction I was gonna go. Why is everyone looking at me? Who are those boys coming in outside? Oh, I think we're caught up to the present. It's cold. Where am I? Oh, we might not be caught up to the present. Sharon? I slowly opened my eyes and saw Sharon sitting not far away. Where am I? I was awakened by the surroundings. It was a basement-like room without a window, with only intermittent flickering light bulb hanging in the middle. Why am I here? I can't move. I realized that my limbs were tied up. What's happening? Sharon, what's going on? Did you do this? I realized that there were two big men standing behind Sharon. Where is everyone else?
They all went home. You didn't really think that any of our old classmates actually liked you.
But we were having a good time, I remember.
I'm laughing my ass off. Looks like we all did a pretty convincing job. Of course, I did have to pay them to pull it off.
My mind is in a
Sharon?
state of confusion. Don't. What's your end game here? Because, like, if you hurt Molly, Albert might make you disappear. Like, that's the one good thing about having a yandere boyfriend. Why are you doing this?
For revenge, of course.
Revenge. Revenge? Huh?
You know it's your fault that Paul walked away from me. He was everything. I was totally ruined.
What? What? Didn't you say you broke up with him?
Break up. I am a gold fan of that. And the nerve to bring him up yesterday.
I don't understand. I didn't do anything.
Shut up! Paul was kicked off this fucking island back when you pulled your little "we know he's bullying me" stunt. For all we know, he's dead.
What?
Hmm.
Not just Paul. It's a lot. Anyone who even comes near you gets screwed over in the end.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I don't even remember being bullied.
Of course. You don't remember because of your damned guardian knight, Albert Claus.
So, let me get this straight. Everyone who's ever bullied Molly ends up disappearing. And somehow it's Molly's fault, not Albert's fault. Am I understanding your logic correctly?
Seems like that's how she feels.
But it's not Albert's fault. It's Molly's fault. I think you jumped to the wrong conclusion, Sharon. Did you say Albert?
You were just a fucking orphan. But then you got knocked up by Papa's little son, and now you act like you're the fucking queen.
What? What? Poor orphan. Is that how you've always seen me?
Is that really a question? The fact that you think anyone would want to be friends with you is amazing. Everyone at school knew that you were the only one who survived that traffic accident. Even your parents couldn't survive the curse. You're like the plague. You spread and infect everyone. So now, I'm doing the heroic thing and stopping.
You're insane.
Oh, I'm brave. I'm
Excuse me.
finally standing up to you.
Or, you know, you're taking it out on an innocent scapegoat because you're too afraid to, like, go after Albert. Which, totally seems like what's going on because, you know, heroic people don't, like, drug people and lock them up in basements.
You've infected Albert too. The town saw how he changed when he met you. And somehow, it was even worse when you left. You've got him addicted to you. People are dying. People are dying all because of you! Do you know how scared we all are?
Sharon, you're still coming off as very victim blamey. Every time she said that, it was like a pinprick to my heart. I never knew I was so hated by others. You're not a hero, Sharon.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
You're doing a terrible thing, Sharon. Stop trying to justify yourself. It's one thing to have no empathy for me when I lost my parents, but to look down and hate on me, that's another. You guys are just jealous of me. Oh, I hate that defense. I hate that defense.
What? You're
You just refuse to admit that me and Albert are the good ones. He's the only one who defended me. So you better not fucking insult him.
Don't insult him? Do you have any idea how horrible of a person he is? He's just like you. But I know how to keep you both from hurting anyone else. And I'm starting with you. Albert finally gets to know what it feels like to lose someone he loves too.
Two big men behind Sharon nodded silently. Then they came towards me. Uh-oh. Damn, the rope is too tight. Come on, someone please help me. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna read that aloud. Ouch. I can see the two big men kicked to the ground and passed out.
Well, looks like I got here just in time.
Somehow, I don't think he kicked them. I think he smacked him with that, like, horrible...
Abomination.
Yeah. But rock on, man. The man in front of me made me feel more at ease. Albert!
Now you know I was right, don't you?
I nodded desperately and wept unconsciously because I was so relieved.
Sharon Murga. Nice to see you. Still fucking up people's lives today?
Is that blood on your face?
Well, that was a spiky baseball bat, so...
Probably. Albert pulls a spiked bat from nowhere and puts it against Sharon's neck.
Shut up. Before I kill you, I have a question.
Uh-oh.
You don't seem to understand the definition of bullying. Putting trash in other people's lockers, writing insulting sentences on other people's desks, and ruining other people's gym clothes and textbooks is what you would call a little bit of bullying, right?
Wow. What is he talking about? Why didn't I notice anything? Then I remembered that my locker and table were always suddenly cleaned, and I blamed Albert for wiping off my locker's treasured stickers. So he's been hiding these things from me.
What's your point?
I don't have a problem with bullying. What I have a problem with is your beloved Paul trying to drop a potted plant on her head.
Oh, that could kill somebody.
Yeah.
What?
He was a little brat. You should thank me for curing the community of him. But instead, you're trying to get revenge on me. You've even kidnapped an innocent girl. You're really messed up, you know that? Anyways, now it's just you and me.
Albert gave me a horrible look that I've never seen before, and I should have stopped him, but I didn't open my mouth. Then why did you do this? Unless you have a weapon of your own. He's gonna kill you. I felt the sound of running coming from behind me and immediately reacted. Albert, watch out! I moved my body hard to knock Albert off his feet, but it was still too late. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The man backstabbed Albert, and blood flowed from Albert's body.
You got us in a bad ending.
I kinda knew we were gonna get a bad ending. Albert sat on the floor in pain. The rope came off my body at some point, and I immediately flew to his side. No. Uh-oh. You can't hurt him.
I finally managed to hurt you. Now you know what pain is.
Uh-oh. I looked at the wounds on Albert's back. Sounds around me began to fade. A red filter had been added to my eyes. They did this to him.
I'm okay. Don't worry.
Go ahead and think you're a hero. Either way, I'm gonna send you both to hell.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did Molly do? With her eyes red, the woman named Molly deflected the man's attack with her bat without saying a word. She hit the big man desperately with a strength not commensurate with her power. Sorry, that word like threw me for a loop. Don't hurt him, don't hurt him, don't hurt him! Like a cyborg, she said repetitive words while attacking without stopping. She then hit the two men knocked unconscious at the beginning. Several people's blood splattered on Molly, and she was covered in it, just like the butcher.
Get off of me! What's wrong with you? Get away from me!
As Sharon prepares to attack the wounded Albert, Molly runs like the wind and knocks Sharon away. Oh dear. She kept hitting Sharon and didn't stop even though she was begging for mercy. Molly ignored her and was ready to keep fighting. A needle stabbed Molly in the neck, causing Molly to stop instantly.
All right. That's enough.
Uh-oh.
Good girl. Go to sleep now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my blood. It really worked.
What?
Huh?
Might be better to kiss you directly next time.
What? Hold on.
Now I'm confused.
Albert pulls the syringe out and lets Molly fall into his arms.
You were worried about me, weren't you? This proves that I'm the most important person to you. Luckily, I've been working on my muscles, so the knife didn't go too deep.
What?
I can still carry you to bed easily.
You need to go to a hospital, bud.
Yeah.
I'll take care of you. Just like I always have.
Okay, I can see why Mythos is considered a yandere, especially if this guy's a yandere.
Yeah, okay. Alright. The sun is so bright outside. I opened my eyes and tried to get up from the bed, but the muscles in my body hurt like hell. What the...
Are you awake?
Dude, are you okay? Albert was sleeping on the edge of the bed, holding my hand the whole time. Dude. Where am I? Looking at the tape on his face, the events of last night played out in my head like a walking light. Oh, excuse me. My memory is still blurred, but the image of Albert being wounded is the only one that is very clear. I immediately hugged the man before me, fearing he was just a hallucination on my part. Albert, oh thank God. Yep, your back is still injured. Sorry. How are you still alive? I thought you were dead.
Calm down. I'm stronger than you think.
You were stabbed in the back, dude. But you were see, even Molly agrees.
It was just a scratch.
'Tis only a flesh wound. Oh, Garnet.
I'm here.
That was a stupid reference. I don't think you would have gotten that one. Sorry.
I didn't get it.
No, Albert, no. I saw...
I'm fine.
Ugh.
But now that my handsome face is scarred, will you ever be able to look at me the same?
Are you kidding me? You're still handsome. Just never mind. What happened after I passed out?
You don't remember anything?
Nope. Not at all. How did we get out of there?
I just stood up and fought back.
He's hiding the fact that she killed everybody.
Yeah. You idiot. Why didn't you just run away when you got hurt?
Because they didn't just hurt me, they hurt my baby.
Oh. Baby? Forget it. What happened afterward? What did they do to you?
How could they do anything to me? I was trained for stuff just like this as a child.
I almost forgot, as a descendant of the Claus family, he grew up undergoing rigorous training alongside his older brother to ensure self-protection.
I knocked them out and handed them over to the police.
No, you killed them.
Well, Molly killed them.
That's what I'm talking to Molly.
Thank God you weren't injured again. I breathed a sigh of relief, but immediately felt self-conscious. I can't believe I trusted her of all people. You were right. I should have listened to you. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
How could it be your fault? That bitch crossed the line.
My heart vaguely tingles when I think about what Sharon said to me last night.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I never knew someone could hate someone else as much as she did. I mean, she was willing to kill me, and even if it meant she could get her way, and you even if it meant she could get her way. Hey, Albert, am I a terrible person? Is that why she hates me?
Of course not. Don't you even think that. You're the most gentle and kind person I have ever met. Even if you're a little naive, that just makes you cuter. Don't you dare start acting like what she said was true. She's just jealous of you. Humans are so ugly. Ah, except me.
Albert, I forgot everything that happened here after my parents died. Why didn't you tell me what happened before?
I don't want you to get hurt.
Nobody said that's your job. I had a right to know.
I don't care if it's my job. The only thing I care about is your feelings. I just want you to smile at me.
He said with a relaxed look, as if it was a matter of course.
Besides,
Oh, a matter of
as a
fact.
member of the Claus family, it would be a dishonor if I couldn't even protect the people beside me.
But why? Why me?
Because you are the most important person in my life.
What? Oh, come on, Albert. That's enough of that already.
Serious.
Okay.
I've loved you since the moment I saw you. You're the only one that matters to me.
The temperature on my face gradually rose.
Hey, look like I'm joking.
Excuse me. Albert's eyes looked straight at me. I'm sure that he was not joking.
'Cause I'm not. I'd never joke about this.
What could you possibly love about me?
All of it.
He came close to me.
I love the way you look. I love the way you smell. I love the way you speak to me, the way you make hot chocolate for me, the way you comfort me. I love everything. And now that I've told you how I feel, do you love me too?
He leaned close to my ear and whispered. My brain was instantly softened to cotton flour.
Answer me.
I answered without hesitation, and he knew I should have saved. Frack.
I thought you did.
Before I made that decision.
You can go back, I think. Some games let you, some don't.
That's okay. We'll be okay. I do like Albert a lot.
Really? I'm so happy. God, you look so cute.
Albert moved his body back to the bed and looked at me with joy.
In that case, let's go out on our date on Christmas Eve, shall we?
Sure. Date?
Uh-huh. I want our first date to be one to remember. Sounds like a plan, right?
Wait. This is going way too fast.
Ow! We're in a relationship. That's not too hard to understand, is it?
No. My brain is, again, in disarray, unable to say half a word.
Well, looks like my baby needs some time to digest.
I like thinking back to like Sharon said Albert knocked her up. Wait, is that true, or was that just her being like a bitch?
That could have been a metaphor.
True. He gently stroked my reddened face with a smug smile.
I'll give you some time to think. You'll need all the rest you can get if you want to be ready by Christmas. You just stay here and get that rest.
Where are you going?
I need to deal with some things.
Are you going to go to the hospital and get your back checked, man? Alright.
What, you already miss me?
Albert looked surprised and happy as if he had heard something unique.
This is getting harder and harder by the minute. Are you trying to seduce me? It's working. What should I do? No, I really don't want to leave you. But I must.
Albert gave me a light kiss on the forehead.
I'll be back soon. Be a good girl and wait for me.
Oh boy.
If you need anything, just tell Greg or call me. Bye-bye.
Okay. I watched Albert's figure disappear behind the door. My heart is still beating fiercely because of what had just happened. So we are a couple now. Before I came here, I didn't expect to get this far with him. I thought we would always be a little closer than friends. Although I did have a crush on him, I didn't think Albert would have such strong feelings for me. Not to mention he's done so much for me. I'd like to do something for him if I could. What did he mean when he said he liked what I did for him? I decided to walk around the house to clear my mind. Although my body still hurts, walking around a little should be fine. No one's here. Is everyone asleep? Figured flash on the other side of the corridor. Who's there? Uh-oh. Wonder who this is. What? Where are you? I looked around, but there was no one in sight. I don't think I'm hallucinating after I fainted yesterday, right? Uh-oh. Although I couldn't see clearly, there's a red figure that was on the other side of the corridor. What do you want from me? Oh boy. Wait, I recognize that voice. I heard that sound on the first night I came here. As expected, a red hat appeared on the floor of the corridor. Christmas Butcher. This name comes to mind. No way. Why did it appear here? Maybe it's a thief from somewhere. But this is Klaus's house, where security is tight, and no outsiders are likely to enter. I decided to follow the suspicious figure. Oh my god, have you never seen a horror movie in your life, Molly?
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. It looked like I wanted to play ghost hunting. It looked like it wanted to play ghost hunting with me and jump down the stairs as fast as it could. Stop it! My muscles didn't listen to me, and my body hurts when I run. Uh-oh. Ow. When my body was about to fall down, someone held my body.
Are you alright?
Oh. Wait. So the ghost isn't Albert, and it's not Liam? It seems. So, who the fuck is the ghost?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who? At least I think that's Liam.
It's you.
Yeah. Okay. He is Liam? Liam Claus, Albert's second brother. I used to see him when I came to Albert's house.
It's been a long time. You've grown up a lot.
You've gotten more mature yourself, Liam. Liam is still as cold as ever. I always get very nervous whenever I talk to him. Albert said that you went abroad. Are you back already?
No, I just returned to get a few things. I'll be leaving in a bit.
Oh, I get it.
Looks like the kid got what he wanted.
What?
Nothing. Just talking to myself.
Oh boy. I'm sensing a little resentment.
Why were you running down the hall in such a hurry?
Liam's not gonna believe us if we say that. Oh, there's a ghost of a serial killer. I thought I saw someone suspicious, and I guess I just ended up chasing them down the hall.
Suspicious. This house wouldn't let bugs in easily, are you sure?
Bugs. Maybe I'm just too tired.
You should take care of yourself. You're liable to go crazy if you don't.
You're the second person that's brought up her mental health. What does that mean?
Liam, you're walking too fast.
Oh my gosh, she's adorable too. Miss Aethra? She's the maid who used to follow Liam.
Oh, hello, dear. It's been such a long time.
You don't know yet, do you? Aethra is my fiancée.
Oh, so cute.
Didn't we agree not to disclose it?
She's a close friend of ours. There's no need to hide anything from her.
I've always thought their relationship was slightly different than the normal master-servant relationship. Well, congratulations to you both.
I'm so happy to see you again, sweetheart. You've grown up into such a beautiful woman.
Aether excitedly took my hand, and she was as kind as ever. Thank you. Same to you, Miss Aethra. I am going to screw up that name forever. It's going to be a repeat of the hydrangea incident from last time.
That's funny. That smell.
Her expression suddenly became a bit stunned.
Why do you smell like that?
Uh-oh. What? What? Excuse me?
No, but you shouldn't be.
What? What?
But she.
But she what? What?
What?
What? This game just keeps throwing more and more twists at me. I'm like, wait, what? I'm confused. She showed a worried expression and looked so hard to explain. Miss Aethra, are you alright?
Aethra.
Aethra. I'm gonna try to... Wait, is it because we smell like blood because we hugged Albert? And he was still bleeding?
Don't worry about her. She's had an exhausting day. She's alright, Aethra. Nothing's wrong.
I wouldn't say nothing. I'm alright, really, Miss Aether.
You'd better go rest now. Make sure to conserve your energy. And we'd better leave.
Alrighty. Aren't you going to see Albert?
We can see each other whenever we want. I'm really not interested in him right now. Come along, Aethra.
She.
Don't make me repeat myself.
But she what?
Alright.
Aether knows something we don't. I feel like Liam thinks we know it.
I'm leaving now, sweetheart. Make sure to, take care or,
Sure, you too. Bye, Liam.
ignore the voice. It isn't real.
Wait. What? What? Aethra didn't explain any further. Instead, she just gave me a reluctant hug and left with Liam. What does she mean? Like, no, I'm confused. What the fuck? I thought we were getting close to the end, but no, it just threw another frickin' twist at us. What? Is there anything on me?
Liam, I smelled something on her. You knew all along, didn't you?
What?
I have for quite a long time.
What?
But we have to do something quickly. If she doesn't...
Don't worry, darling. She's safe for now.
What? What? Sorry, I'm just trying to process. That was a lot of hanging plot threads now. What's wrong with Molly? Although my body still hurts a little, I don't want to stay in the house like this. The figure of the suspected Christmas butcher fills my mind. I wonder if I can find something related in the library. Also, I have to go prepare a Christmas gift for Albert. Where are we going? To the library. To the library first. We didn't have a choice, Molly. Wait. I feel like New Game Plus is going to open up some choices. Alright. We are an hour and 10 minutes into this recording, so I think I'm going to stop here And then I'm going to just go ahead and we're going to march straight into part 3. So, thoughts so far, Garnet?
Well, it's getting more confusing by the minute.
Yeah. I thought
I
this
was
was...
thinking that I was getting a feeling after all we've gone through that Albert was the butcher, but now I'm like, wait a minute.
What if Molly's actually the butcher and is projecting... But... I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. But don't worry, I will be sure to upload all of this before January 1st, or at least by Epiphany, because that's technically when this Christmas season ends. So, anyway, we will get to the bottom of this very confusing mystery. I love y'all. Take very good care of yourselves. Hope you all had a happy holiday. Bye.
Bye bye.